Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in the sewing room. Y'all know what time it is. It's quilt block time. Y'all go grab your book, get you something to drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy while we do blocks number 49 through 55. And that finishes our triangles, okay? We'll try to finish this whole little series. That's like 7 blocks, and I think we can do it. Even though one of them has a ton of little teeny tiny pieces, I still think we can do it. So go get your book, get you a pencil, something to write with so you can make some notes, and come back and join me while we make blocks number 49 through 55. All right, are you ready? Got everything you need? Into the potty and all that good stuff. Block number 49, it's got 3 triangles in it and 2 different fabrics. That's what this one looks like right there. And let's see what's in our envelope. Oh, this is going to be a bright one, pretty bright one. Turn y'all around here, turn you down. All right, so here's our big pieces, our longer pieces. All right, this one will go at the top, and it'll have a triangle on it right here on this corner. Okay, and then we'll have a little square and one of these, and it'll have a triangle right here on this corner. Then we'll have a longer piece, and then we will have this right here with a triangle. All right, so our triangles go like this, and these are our floral pieces in between. Yay! All right, so first off, we're going to start by making our triangles. Turn y'all right there so you can see the machine. Pretty sides together. You want to look to see which way you need to do this. And this needs to go from this outside corner to the middle, okay? There's one. Now then, we're going to do this one. And it goes from the outside to the inside. Is that right? Yes, it is. Now this one. One more. One more. All right, let's see where our little handy dandy flower cutter is. Cut them apart. Now then, let me grab some scissors. I always forget my scissors when I'm doing this. And we're going to cut this down to 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to press them. Always press. Cleaned my iron today, but it's got something on it, y'all. All right, here are these pieces. Now then, this will be easy peasy. Turn back around here. Goes like this one, and this one, and this one. You see that got dirt on it? It's okay, it'll wash out. I'm not worried. We're going to sew these two together and these two together, and then we're going to sew our 3 rows. This was an easy block to do, and it's a pretty block. All right, now we're going to press these. Now then, let's sew our rows together right like this. One of y'all commented earlier this week about having completed block number 77. You're ahead of me. I'm going to have to catch up. You are ahead of me. But we're going to get 7 of them done tonight. And there's that block. Isn't that pretty? I like that one. It's different. I like the way she used the triangles that way. All right, block number 50. What'd that take us? A couple minutes? Not long. 5 minutes. This is the one that's got all the little teeny tiny pieces. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. A bunch of little teeny tiny pieces. It's got 3 fabrics. Let's see what our fabrics are. Pretty fabrics. Look here. Look at these little tiny squares. Let's see, how do we put this thing together? We've got to lay it all out here so we know what we're doing. Okay. These are our side pieces, I believe. And these are this one will go across the bottom, I bet. And this one will go here. Let's see. No, these 2 fat ones go in the middle, right here. Right here, these 2 go like that. That one goes like that. That one will go across the bottom. That one will go there. This one will go across the top. Now then, all of our little triangles that we have to turn. And we have to sew all these little bitty triangles. How many do we need? 9 of them. Like these, we don't. So these go like this. These go in there like that. These are the ones that sew together. Right like this. There's 4. We got 9 to go. Or we got 9 total. There's 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. All right, now we're going to sew corner to corner on each one of these, and then we're going to cut them at 1/4 of an inch seam and press them to make our little half square triangles. No matter how hard I try, that machine wants to eat these little tiny pieces. Three more to go. One more. Didn't turn y'all around so you could see, did I? All right, let's cut these in 2. And then we're going to press them. All right, let's get these pressed. Okay, now then, we've got to sew these together. And let's see, how do they go? They go like this. All right, now then, so I'm going to pull this over and I'm going to sew these together. Okay, right like this. These two, and then to that one. Okay, so right down through here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see what we got now. Let's press these out. We've got to sew the other three on the bottom. So we need 2, 4, and 6. All right, let's sew this one. All right, let's see. We've got to sew these 2. What is going on down there? All right. Now then, this one goes on like this. Then I'm going to press it and we're going to see what it looks like. The more seams you have, the more likely your block is to be out of square when you're finished. Oh, and I put one on wrong. Look there. This one's backwards. It sure is. Should I leave it or fix it? I think I should fix it. This is the one block that I thought this is going to take forever and a day because it's got all the little teeny tiny pieces. And Okay, mercy gracious, y'all, that was a minute. Which I knew this block would be that way because it had, I don't know how many total pieces, 30 pieces in a 6-inch square block. That's a lot of pieces. All right, now then we got to sew our centers together. Here, 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 and here, okay? Just going to start sewing one piece to the next, to the next, to the next. All right, there's one. Now we'd add this one on. Like I said, we just keep adding till we get that whole center section done. Okay, now then, we add this one. Okay, now then, we add this one. Now it's getting thumping where it's going over these thick seams. Two more pieces, and then we've got the outer part to do. I'm just glad all these points didn't have to match up. All right, now then, one more piece right here. Now then, let's press this, and then we've just got to add our top and our bottom. And I do not think my blocks had enough contrast. It looks like just a piece of printed fabric to me. See what I mean? It just all blends together. We'll put our top and our bottom on it, and then this block will be finished. All right, we got it done. We got her done. All these 30 tiny little teeny tiny pieces. And you can see the design, but it kind of gets lost, I think. It's pretty, but I think I should have used more contrast in my block. But that's okay. I probably will never make that one again because it took forever. All right, let's see what block number 51 holds. Maybe the rest of these won't have too many pieces. All right, here's block number 51. I don't believe it's got that. It's got 24, almost as many. There's block number 51. Let's see what our pieces look like. Oh, this is a bigger contrast, and it's just 2 pieces. So, this might be a little bit better. Might be a little bit better for us. Let's see, what do we do here? Now then, on this side, we're going to start with one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and one of these. And then we're going to add corners here, and here, and here, and here, here, and here, and here, and here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just upside down. All right, so we got that piece. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Keep forgetting to turn y'all around. And we've got this piece. And then across from them, we shall have this one and this one. And these flying geese will go on that side. I think I cut extra squares, you all. I did. I cut 4 extra squares. That's okay. We'll use them for something else. Okay, to start with, we're going to make each one of these. We've got 8 of these to make. And for these, we are going to sew from the corner to the middle. Turn y'all back around. We're going to sew from the outside corner to the middle and the outside corner to the middle on all 8 of these, okay? So I'm going to do them all like this. One, all right, I'm going to sew these and clip them and press them, and I'll be right back. All right, here's the way they're going to go together, right like this. I got them all made. It just takes a minute. All right, I'm going to sew these two, these two, these two, and these two, okay? And then we'll come back and sew our rows. And for these, you want to make sure that you're sewing, that your seam line comes in even right here at that seam. Right here. See that point? You want to see that seam right there, and you want your seam to come straight across through there to make that point neat and be very pretty. Okay? Got two of them down, two to go. One more. All right, let's give them a quick press. All I can say is these blocks are about as wonky as they come. I don't know if I'm sleepy and I'm not paying attention or what, but they're kind of wonky, you all. Like, some of them are real bad wonky. But I'm going to put it together. I'm going to put it together. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm putting it together. See, look at that. That just doesn't look good at all, does it? It's like this piece is not on either one of these. One more seam and this block is finished. We can move along. You want to nest your seams in here on the sides. And I'm using a number 12 needle. Somebody asked me to tell y'all that. Number 12 or 14, universal needle. My machine is set on 2.4 stitch length. Straight stitch, white thread. All right, didn't turn out that bad, did it? Kind of turned out good if I trim that off right there. There it is. Our zigzag block. I'm not a fan of zigzags, but they're in the book, so we're doing them. Yes, we are. That was number 51. Let's see how many pieces 52's got. Oh, I don't think 52's got that many pieces, just 10 pieces. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, and it's pretty colors. Teal and red. All right. 49, 50, and 51. Now we're to 52. Can y'all see good? 52. Let's see. What do we got going on here for 52? All right. I got to turn my book around here so I can see. We got some more triangulars. Okay, here's this. And here's that. And this gets one like this, and one triangle, and one like this. Am I missing a piece? Yeah, there it is. Good. I didn't miss one. And this gets a triangle here, and this one gets a triangle here. Alrighty. So first we're going to start by making our triangles. Stitch right straight down the middle. We'll press over that piece so it'll lay flat. And this one needs to lay flat. All right, here we go. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Turn around here so you can see. One, two, and three. I can't even see that seam, y'all. Is it so? Yeah, it did. I can't hardly see that seam. It's getting too late. It's dark and I can't see my seams. I think it's time to quit. We'll finish this one. We'll come back tomorrow and finish up our other 3 blocks. Because I've got to go wash some dishes. I do, you know, you have to wash dishes after you cook supper. Alrighty, now then, let's see which way these go. This one goes like this, right there, in that way. This one goes like that, and this one goes like that. And these go like this. Okay, so we're going to make our 3 rows. Right down through here. There's one. All right, let's make sure we get this oriented correctly. This one goes like this. This piece goes like this, and this one goes like this. And y'all can't see. I'm going to have to figure something out. Rather than keep y'all turned turning back and forth and back and forth. Maybe if I bring you up a little bit higher, you can see the machine and the blocks, maybe. All right, let's give these a quick press. All right, now then, let's see. We got this one and this one and this one. Is that right? No. This. That's right. Okay. All right, let's sew these together. Nest these little seams. You've got one seam right there to nest. Okie doke. Now then, this goes on here like this. And we've got one more seam to nest right here. Now this one turned out real pretty. I like this one. This one turned out real pretty, didn't it? What do y'all think? That is 52. We've got 3 more to go. Let's see how hard they are. See if I'm up for it. Oh, 53 will be easy peasy. 54, well, a little more difficult. And 55, a little more difficult. We'll do this one, and then we'll leave the other 2 for the morning. Or maybe after I get the dishes washed. Let's see what 53 is. Let's see what pretty fabrics we've got in here. Oh, look, green and purple and yellow. Look at this. This goes like this. This goes like this. And you've got the purples there and the purples here. Y'all see that? Look how pretty those fabrics are. Isn't that pretty, 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 pretty? All right, let's see what we got going on. This, and it goes like this on this side. And this one goes like this on this side. And we got to sew these triangulars in here. Got to sew them one at a time, because if you don't, you have to rip one of them out. So we're going to sew this one. And then we're going to trim it. And we're going to press it. Then we're going to sew this one onto here. And we're going to trim it. And we're going to press it. Okay, there's that one. We're going to do the same thing with this one. And then we're going to sew these two together, and that's going to be quick and easy. This one only had 6 pieces. I like these. They're quick. Quick, quick. All right, we're going to turn this right like this and sew it right down the middle. Excuse me. Okie doke, here's this one. Look at this one. Uh-oh. Look at that one. That's number 53. We've got 54 and 55 to go. I'm going to go wash my dishes and then I'll come back either tonight or in the morning and finish up these triangle blocks. We just got 2 more, 54 and 55. And 56 through 70 are our stripes. And they do not look like they're going to be too hard. And 71 to 85 are squares. They look fairly simple. Then 86 to 100 are haiku, which is just, I think, a little bit of everything. Nothing too, no more triangles. Thank goodness. So we're going to get this book finished here before long because I want to do our project that we're going to do with some of our blocks. So I'll be back shortly, either tonight or in the morning, to do 2 more blocks for this video. Okay? So I'll see y'all back here in just a bit. All right, are y'all ready for our last 2 blocks? Y'all tell, it's a new day. We're going to finish up this section on triangles. I want to get them all in together. So we've got 2 more blocks to go. Number 54. Here's what 54 looks like. And let's see what our fabrics are. These are blues and yellows. Pretty blues and yellows. Let's set this up here so y'all can see. Can y'all see good? I think you can see good. All right. I think I was struggling last night. Blues and yellows. Let's see. What do we got going on? All right. So this piece goes here. And these 4 go down through here. And these make our flying geese again. I'm getting kind of tired of these geese. And then these go on this side. And these go on this side. And these go down through here, and this one goes here. Yay! All right, let's get our geese made. All right, we're going to start with one side, and then we're going to do the other side, okay? All right, here we go. make sure I get it on the right side. Because knowing me, I'll have it upside down. Because that's the way I do things, upside down. And I think our other one is just half square triangles. We just have to. Alrighty. Y'all can reuse your envelopes for your Alice Caroline because they're already numbered 1 to 100. You know that, right? I'm going to trim these up. All right, let's give these a good press. I guess it'll help if I turn the iron on this morning, won't it? Let me get it plugged in and going. We are going to do a project with all of our little bitty crumbs, all these little pieces you think you don't know what to do with. And actually, these are bigger than what I would probably use. So I may cut these down a little bit more. I don't know yet. But we're going to do that real soon because I have a whole bag of little teeny tiny pieces. I mean, the tiniest little pieces. And then we're going to use some of our flowers that we had cut out for our bunny pillow. We're going to use those on something else real soon. And I'm going to do just an update video and update you on everything that I've got going. We're going to do that too. Because I got a lot of stuff going on up here in this little sewing corner of the world. Alrighty, now then, these go like, oh, did I do them upside down? Did I do them backwards? I'm thinking that I did. Let me take a look at this. Okay, now then, mine's just going to go the other direction. It'll be fine. No worries. Right now, we've got to sew these 4 together. All 4 of these. Top to bottom. Bottom to top. All right, now then, let's sew our pieces together here. No seams to nest, just 2 more little straight seams. One more, and then this one is finished. And we'll give it a good press, and alrighty, here's this one. Got one more. And y'all, I'll be glad to be done with these triangles. I will be. This one turned out pretty though, look. It's about my favorite of the ones I've done in this little grouping. It is. Let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, I believe so far in this grouping, that one's my favorite. That one or that one? I'm not sure. All right, one more, number 55. And what does our envelope hold? This is pinks. These are pretty. Oh, this one will be very pretty. Look here. And this one right here, we just have to make a bunch of half square triangles, and then we just put them together. All right, so I'm going to get to sewing these, and then we're going to lay them out after we get them made, okay? Because we got to make 9 half square triangles. So let's do these 9 seams right down through here. Zippity doo dah. There's one. I'm about halfway through. There's 4. get these pressed, then we'll lay them out in the way they're supposed to go. Giving these just a quick press here. Now we have to press so that everything comes together pretty. It'll make all the difference in the world in a finished project if you press as you go. It will. All right, let's see what we got going on here now. All right. This one goes like this. This one goes like this. And this one goes like this. Okay? Same thing here. Goes this way and this way and this way. All right. Oh, okay, let's see. This one goes like this. All righty. Now then, let's sew our rows together. These two, and those two. Y'all, we're about through with our triangles. Yay! Yay! All right, we'll give these a quick press open. Okay, let's see here now. They go like this, right? Yes, they do. And this one goes like this. Two more seams. Two more. As soon as I give these a press, we'll lay them back out here and we will stitch them together. But first we need to nest our seams. We need to make sure that we've got them going the right direction to nest. Okie doke. let's see what we got here. I think these go right like this. Get those seams nice and nested in there so you make pretty corners. And you sew right down through here. 1/4 inch seam. All of your quilting is 1/4 inch seams. Or at least all I have ever encountered has been 1/4 inch seams. Clothing is usually 5/8 of an inch seam. All right, now then this one goes right like this. And then we're done. Done with this whole section on triangles. Yay! Yippee! We're all done. Let's give it a press. All right, there's number 55. Woohoo! And here's 56 through 70. This is our next set. Let's see, we'll break that up into 7 and 7. There's 14 blocks here. And these look like they should be fairly easy to do, so we'll do 2 sets of 7. All right, let's get us a look here. A look, see what we got. I don't remember the numbers of these. But here they are. Here's these blocks. Aren't they pretty? Yay! Finished with all of our triangle blocks. Yippee! This one or this one are my favorites. One of these 3 at the bottom. This one would have been, but the colors just all kind of blended together too much. It's not got enough contrast. This one's okay. The colors are real pretty in that one, but I'm not a fan of that pattern. And she's done several in that chevron-y pattern, and I'm just not a real big fan of that. This one's pretty though too. I like it. I like them all, but my favorite I think is that one because it's pink. Yeah, it's pink, and it makes your trapezoids, which is kind of neat. We hadn't done that before, so. But we got lots of practice making these flying geese. I don't know why they're called flying geese, unless it looks like something there with 2 wings. So if you know why they're called flying geese, leave me a comment. Let me know, because I don't know. But that's what they're called. There's this set of blocks, and we'll move on to the next ones. So y'all stay tuned for the next episode in our Tula Pink blocks. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.